Welcome back to Sidebar. I'm Dylan Siegler with GreenBiz, and I'm here with my colleague James Ball, and we are really excited to have with us Kal Allam. He is the General Manager and Vice President at Hitachi. Kal, I want to ask you, many of us at VERGE are really here to explore how to implement technology to decarbonize. So when we talk about decarbonizing our economy, how do you talk about how this relates to your work at Hitachi?
Well, thanks a lot. Thanks for having me today. So I would say decarbonization is a journey, and it's happening because of all the pressure that we're currently having to reduce the emissions, go to the net zero, all those kind of initiatives. But it's currently accelerating, as we see from what's happening in the market. It's moving very quickly. To decarbonize, it's changing the model of the energy system from being a bulk power generation, generate bulk of power, transmit it and distribute it, to more of a distributed energy resources, where you rely more on the green energy generation from solar to wind to other small energy generation assets. And those are typically going to be distributed across. They're not going to be bulk power generation anymore. So there will be lots of decentralization of the power industry. To have this decentralization or to take place, you need to enable it with digital technologies. Digital technologies are all what we're talking about when it comes to robust telecommunication infrastructure, the advancement of the IoT, the advancement of the cloud, pushing the cloud back to closer to the edge where the process is taking place, and so on and so forth. Also the advancement of artificial intelligence and machine learning. All those technologies together are the enabling technologies to be able to decentralize and achieve the decarbonization goals.
Fantastic. You're covering the technology side of it. I'm curious to ask about the business model side of it, right? One of those is like energy as a service. I'm just curious how you see the changing landscape of technology also impacting your business and business models and services.
Absolutely, that's a great question. So opening the model to this decentralized kind of energy, it's opening also the door for a different type of customers. Customers that are not typically an energy utility customers. Those are, you can consider those as industrial kind of customers. And those industrial customers, they don't have the experience, they don't have the knowledge. I was with a customer a couple of weeks back, and he told me that I have these decarbonization goals. I need to reach to a specific, lower my emission with a specific range in 2025, go to net zero in 2030 or 2035. To achieve this, I don't have the skill set. I don't want to do like anybody else to buy RECs from unbundled markets and say that, okay, I get the stamp of green. No, I want to do it the right way. So I told him, this is music to our ears. We can help you to do that. So you will need, he needs support to plan this, he needs support to design this, to build it, and to operate it and run it. Beside that, he wants access to capital. So here comes the model of energy as a service. You provide capital, you help the customers to plan, to design, to build, to run and operate those systems.
Those systems clearly are going to need digital platforms to help them work. Can you talk about how platforms and digitalization are helping consumers of energy and other resources to understand that consumption?
Absolutely, absolutely. So digitalization, as I mentioned, it is the enabling factor for this kind of the new energy landscape. So with the advancement of the telecommunication infrastructure, currently you're able to put even the critical signals over wireless. Even the critical signals, critical infrastructure or critical signals can go over wireless technology. So you can run SCADA systems, you can take decisions, all of that over wireless technology. The advancement of the cloud, so you no longer need to have all the processing power, intelligence running in the cloud, you can also run that closer to the process. So you're able to take some intelligent, smart decisions next to what the process is requiring. The advancement of the IoT sensors, the ability to have very low power sensors attached to the assets, providing you with the situational awareness of these assets, providing you with all the information that will help you forecast, be able to run the asset better. All this advancement of the IoT is the third element of the technology. And the last one is, of course, the advancement of AI and machine learning. That is definitely taking all this amount of data, making sense of it, bringing it at the same level and helping customers to take the right decision at the right time.
It's so exciting. And I am curious, just in the 15 seconds we have left, what do you see as the future of this part of the business?
Well, I see the future as, I would say that today we're seeing unprecedented acceleration of the decarbonization, which is music to our ears. We've been talking about it for the past 15, 20 years. With the incentives that are currently in the market, I would say that it's happening. We want to be part of that.
It's happening. Love
you.
it. Thank you so much, Kal Allam of Hitachi.